what happens, and we can only speak for ourselves on this one. We don't know what other lenders do. So this would be just for us. If an appraisal comes in light, we do a rebuttal, and the rebuttal's not happening, but we as a lender feel that there might be some deficiencies in that appraisal. Are we as a lender able to order a second? How does that work? Can you go through that process for us?
Sure. That does happen where an appraisal rebuttal fails and there's a request. There's not a meeting of the minds on a purchase transaction or even on a refinance where the loan officer is the sole advocate to get the transaction closed. So if we're still at an impasse, we will escalate it to our chief credit officer. We have a small team that will evaluate the quality of that appraisal, and we look at the rebuttal, which must happen first. And if our management team determines there are material deficiencies, where when we sell a loan to Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, whoever the investor is, if we feel there's deficiencies and we see the facts in front of us and there's an overemphasis on one attribute, like they're close in proximity, but the style of home is wildly different, and we do think another comp a mile out should be considered. Well, we're not the professionals, but we have experience, so we will order a second appraisal. Our policy is we will order it at our cost and get that moving forward. It does happen. Sometimes the determination is it is of good quality, and we agree with the comments on the rebuttal. But we do have a recourse where we will order a second appraisal, and that's where the loan officer will advocate for that anytime that the client wants our chief credit officer to look that over.
Awesome, thank you. A lot of good questions on the comment section, some of which we answered just in general conversation, but I will respond to those so everybody can see the answer on our Facebook page. So in summary, guys, in conclusion, work closely. Realtors work closely with the appraiser whenever possible. Share your comps whenever possible. It's okay to meet them out at the home. You don't have to avoid it. It's okay to meet them out at the home. Good communication from the realtor and loan officer to get the process started as quickly as possible is very critical. From the lending side, working closely with the appraisers or appraiser management company is critical in this process too. While performing appraiser independence, of course. And from an appraiser side, you do look at the purchase agreement to help in your approach with the appraisal. You want to see how the deal is structured. So writing a good purchase agreement is very, very important for the appraiser. Is that correct, Giles?
That is correct. The purchase contract is a piece of market data, and appraisers know that realtors are the experts in the market when it comes to pricing homes, selling homes. So we do consider that in our approach. Awesome.
Well, thank you guys both very, very much. I know you're both very busy. Really appreciate the time. Thanks for everybody that listened. We'll send out a recording here in the next couple of days. Giles, Dave, thank you. Thank you for everybody who listened. And our next show will be a Realtor Roundtable on February 18th at 9:30. More to follow on that. But really appreciate everything, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Larry.